Today, live from the Brampton Sports and Entertainment Center in Brampton, it's the Oshawa Generals and the Brampton Battalion.
Our starting lineups brought to you by Best Western, the official home away from home of Canadian hockey. For the Oshawa Generals, Trevor Gillies and Jim Baxter will start on the blue line with Richard Scott, Brad Ralph, and Darryl Upton up front. And for the Brampton Battalion, Jason Maleko and Pat Parthenay, a couple of veterans on the blue line. Shane Freya, Jason Spezza, and Scott Thompson will get the starting assignments up front. Those are our starting lineups for this game today. Now let's check in the nets. Brought to you by Coho, the brand of goalie equipment used by Patrick Roy and Felix Potvin. And Heaton, custom-made goalie equipment made for Martin Brodeur and Oli Kolzig. 17-year-old Kitchener native Derek Dolson will start for the Oshawa Generals today. His 15th appearance, 2.7 average, 7-3-1 record, a dandy save percentage at .906. And for Brampton, rookie David Chant, 37 appearances, 4.55 average, 6.24-2 record, 886 save percentage. Two newcomers to the OHL, although I guess by the time you get to this stage in the season, they're starting to take on that veteran tag. Let's check our referee. It's Rick Shaley today. Ken Cox and Mike Pierce will be working the lines. 5,000-seat Brampton Center for Sports and Entertainment, and most of them will have backsides in them today. Well, last week we heard a lot of horns in Guelph. This week we'll see a lot of towels waving here in Brampton. Everybody has a souvenir towel to mark the battalion's first appearance on network television. Global Warfare 1999.
Did you get yours?
I got mine.
I got mine.
Keep your hands off mine. In case you're looking for a match set, his and hers. Out of the neutral zone. Battle for it on the boards. Kevin Cawley deals it off, and he stood up very quickly by Brad Woods. Picked up short side, Gobro a chance. Now he centers, in front, scores. Kevin Cawley all alone.
Well, Chant made a real nice save on the first opportunity, but you can't leave Kevin Cawley alone in front of the net. This guy has been absolutely wonderful this year for the Oshawa Generals, scoring that being his 34th goal, and as we mentioned, just coming off Player of the Week honors. Kevin's a nice hockey player, a gritty kid.
He and Brent Gobro know each other so well down over the years. They've been teamed together. Gobro gets the initial shot. Chant with the save, but the rebound came right back to Gobro. Cawley parked right back in the slot, one-time shot, and not much chance for David Chant.
Yeah, all alone out in front. And
the puck will be knocked back into the corner, and the Generals maintain possession. Upton tries to sidestep to the front of the net, doesn't work. Back to Baxter. He's shooting all the way, scores!
Well, a good hard shot from Baxter on the right D. I'd love to see the defenseman crank it up. It's a little bit higher shot than what I'd like to see, but certainly a good one that catches the corner of the net here. Chant didn't have much of an opportunity on this one. He was, in front of that net was jammed up pretty good as well, Chuck.
Baxter among the top scoring defensemen in the league with his 17th, 45 assists. That is if it did not get touched on the way down. Upton playing it back to the point. Baxter just walks in, and I think it went off the stick in front of the net, but possibly a Brampton stick.
Yeah.
The net, as they have done so much in this opening period. Out shooting Brampton 15-0. Spezza center, scores!
Oh, what a nice pass. Beautiful pass. Spezza lays the pass across to Thompson. Watch this pass. Watch this. A backhand pass, folks. Boy, look at this. Right across the goal line. Right there to Thompson. Right between the legs of Dolson. A nice goal. That's their first shot of the period. And a nice play.
Thompson with his 18th goal of the season. Jason Spezza will draw the only assist. What a pass. 15 years of age.
Decision. We're going with the young kids. This franchise next year and the year after, look out.
They have 20 players coming back. McMillan, screen shot, got through. Rebound, scores! I think it was Darryl Upton who scooped up the loose puck. Chant had made the initial stop, and he's been called upon, obviously, to make many second and third saves.
McMillan just throws the puck at the net, and Upton gets the rebound and buries it. You just want to, as a defenseman, we've said this before, just get it through, and you'll see the shot gets through right out to Upton right here, and he's on his forehand side and just buries it right between the legs of Chant. Didn't have much of a chance on that when he was down, and
picks his way to center with a feed onto the wing. Here comes Kuzores. And he ran into a wall, but Repnev is there for support. Around, backhand, scores!
Oh, Repnev with the wraparound, and the defenseman just couldn't contain Repnev, and this fella is very, very quick. He can really move out there, and you'll see the way he cuts around the net and just buries it between Chant's legs. Certainly a very quick forward for this Oshawa General Hockey Club. You'll see he goes around behind the net here. There's no defender on him now. The choice is made, but it's too late. And Chant should have maybe hugged a little bit closer to that goal post there, Jack. I think.
Line rolls in on goal, and Dolson, who hasn't had much to do in this period, steering it off. Malenko backhanding it in the corner, knocked down in front by Abel. Chance right on goal by Rafi Torres, who does it from the seat of his pants. For that a bit later on as it's dumped back through center ice. Race for it. In there. That was Jim Bradley giving chase out in front of the goal. Backhander taken by Van Loozen. And some sustained pressure by Brampton. Unfortunately for them, there's only 8 seconds left in the period. Flips it. Taken by McLaughlin. Onto the right side for Bateman. He was lined up at center, and he takes a hit there from Richard Spence. And now he'll back up. Puck gets past him. So does Upton. Off the wing to the front of the goal. Chant down. Rebound cleared back to the line and out.
Guy, when he was growing up.
In across the line, Havel puts on the brakes, tries to get the shot away, and it's snapped on goal. And they're banging away at a loose puck, or a perceived loose puck. Sometimes when it's perceived to be, this is what happens. And Thompson and Allen. Thompson has bitten off a lot there, and Brian Allen at 6'5", 217.
Well, to give Thompson credit, he's giving away an awful lot here to Brian Allen. Brian Allen, one of the tougher guys in this league, and Thompson is hanging right in there with him. And let's give this guy a lot of credit. Brian Allen is one big boy.
Well, not only would Thompson have to uppercut every time, and then he has the disadvantage of having lost his helmet. So bouncing puck, now he's lost his man. Passmore down the wing, left side, shot! Hard one, right on goal. Deflected away off the glove of Dolson. And it's going to be brought back the other way. Van Loozen tries to cut to the front of the net. Lost it, gets it back, shoots it, blocked again. Van Loozen just stays right in there. Govro tripped up coming out of the zone. That broke up a 3-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-1. Repnev shoots, scores!
Oh, end-to-end action here, and Oshawa catches a break on a 2-on-1, and Repnev gets his second goal of the game. Great opportunities at both ends of the ice, but here we've got Repnev getting his second goal of the game, and see the defenseman gets caught up at the Oshawa blue line. It's a 2-on-1 here. Repnev looks to pass, and he just throws it at the net. Makes its way into the back of the twine, and boy, I bet Chant would love to have that one too.
I think he would too.
Yeah.
Surrounded on the play, now Cauley deals it back the other way with a few seconds left. Calder, Cauley scores! Less than a second remaining.
0.54 second remaining, and Kevin Cauley gets the goal.
But that's not 54 seconds. That is 0.54 seconds. And this one had trouble written all over it.
Boy, it sure did. You can see them rushing to get this play in. Here's Kevin Cauley, just a little backhander into the net. A nice little goal, a great touch around the net. That's Kevin Cauley, and once again, another one of these great goal scorers for the Jennies. That being his, what's that? That's his 34th goal of the year, Chad.
30 backed up, and the Battalion will play cross ice with Woods getting it ahead. And that's a nice big hit there. Now, this is a peaceful war going on here this afternoon, but one guy's got his hand on a trigger.
That's right, Jack. It's Rob the Pyro guy. He's got 4 bangers left. He's anxiously awaiting that next Battalion goal. So, you know, Jack Lynch, if you want to keep track, you know, count to 4, and then you can jump him while he's reloading.
I tell you, that guy's on my hit list for after this game. I'm telling you right now, that guy's done like dinner.
Not even a 10-minute trip, I don't think.
Also absolutely
401
gorgeous.
and 403. Yeah, another nice
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Scott involved with Matt Hodges. Well, Hodges got the larger Scott down in a hurry and took care of business there.
Hodges and Scott going at it pretty good. A little bit of a smile there.
Yeah, he's looking for a camera.
He says, I think I did pretty good. A little bit of a nick on the nose there, but
Again, drops it back smartly. Govro to the slot. Gillies a shot. Down to block that was Jim Bradley. Dobro from the half boards. Again into the slot. Gillies scores!
Beautiful shot from the point by Gillies. Not known for his goal scoring. But boy, he really popped this one. He one-timed it. Beautiful shot. He's a pretty happy guy. He really cranked that.
5th of the year for Trevor Gillies. First on the power play, unless it's touched on the way. Follow the path. And it looks from that like it was pretty straight.
Looked like it was straight in. That was a cannon. A beautiful shot. One-timer.
Out at center ice. Jenny's coming hard here. Cullen shoots right on.
Oh, big-time slap shot by Cullen and a beautiful save here. 30 years he's been in that organization. He's now just recently retired from General Motors, having a ball as the director of hockey operations.
Huge stop. It's in. I thought that Dellavedova had made the save, and maybe he did initially with the puck trickling in behind him. And the Jennies add goal number 8.
That's the 3rd goal, I believe, for Kevin Cawley.
Let's watch this because there was definitely a delayed reaction on it as it comes out in front. Cawley in check by Baxter, and down goes Dellavedova, and the puck just trickles in. 3 for Kevin Cawley. We'll be back right after this message. 4 minutes to go in this one. Martinet up on the right side, intercepted at center. Here come the Generals again. Cullen scores!
Well, a good quick release by Cullen. Nice little snapshot. He just buries this one. I don't know if the goaltender was screened on this play, Jack, but boy, he sure got that away quickly. Watch this. Nice little quick release, and the St. Catharines native just snaps it. Got just a piece of it, but a real good shot.
Brandon Cullen with his 2nd goal in the OHL. A minute left. Spezza, room on the right side. If he can get in there ahead of McMillan, he does. Tried to backdoor it, and it just rolled wide.
Get there and get your tickets early.
What's the unbeaten streak at home for Barrie?
Oh, a whole bunch. You caught me. 20 plus.
Well, you know, their team got whopped this afternoon 9-1, but the remnants of the 4,060 that turned out for this one today cheering an excellent effort by both the Brampton Battalion and the Oshawa Generals. The Generals win it easily, and their 6th consecutive victory. Post-game time coming up in moments. 9-1 Jennies victorious. The OHL Game of the Week on the Global Television Network. What are we doing? Values, service, and tradition since 1912. Scott Thompson had just scored for Brampton to cut the lead to 2-1 back in the first. This is really the key goal of the game because shortly thereafter, Darrell Upton puts them up 3-1 and really broke Brampton's back.
Yeah, it was on his forehand side there, Jack, and just threw it between the goaltender's legs for his 21st goal of the season.
Exactly, at 12:38, that made it 3-1 at the time, and that's our play of the game brought to you by Kodiak. And now the 3 stars brought to you by Wittnauer, makers of fine Swiss watches since 1880. All Generals, as you would expect. Jim Baxter, 3rd star. Vladimir Repnev, star number 2. And Kevin Cawley making a bid for yet another OHL Player of the Week award with 3 goals this afternoon.